We got some good news. Let's talk about the business. And we had a very busy week in terms of orders. So we bought, Jesus Christ. So we bought our collection from ourselves. It was about $1,200 and we valued our stuff around 50% market rate. We didn't do all of our collection. We knew we wanted to keep our decks. There was a couple cards that were special to us, like the Phineas cards. So we didn't buy everything, but we said about $2,400 worth is what we want to sell. So we bought that from ourselves at $1,200. That will give us a much better tax situation because 100% is considered profit if you have no cost basis. So we need to say we spent some money in order to reduce those profits to reduce our tax burden at the end of the year. After that, we listed our collection. We're learning a lot, and something we've learned is that high value cards should probably be put on eBay. We put them all on TCGplayer and we put them way below market price. They're still there for now. This is going live on Friday, hopefully. I'm shooting it on Friday. But we lost a lot of margin. Why did we put it down so low? Well, we wanted to get some sales, right? If we put our stuff at market price, we could have waited for weeks and weeks and weeks and maybe made a couple sales. But because we did this fire sale, basically, we got 20, I think now as of Friday, like 28 orders out this week, which is pretty good for somebody that has 0 reviews and 0 sales as of, last Saturday. So we got a lot of sales and we put some stuff in the mail, which is pretty cool. We got some of the Costco shipments in, so we started breaking down a couple of those commander decks, and we got the promo cards, and we've been putting the promo cards in these first sales as a thank you for the people that have, put their trust in us at 0 ratings. So hopefully the people that get these promo cards, the promo cards are only worth like $1 or $2, but it's something that maybe will incentivize you to, if you're watching this, and probably not. Please leave a review. If you go and you buy something, we really need those reviews right now to jump up the levels. The seller levels on TCGplayer are dictated by the number of sales and your rating. Now, ratings are kind of hard to come by on TCGplayer. On eBay, they push reminders. Hey, got to review your orders. But on TCGplayer, I was never really pushed to ever review any of the purchases I made. So I'm hoping, that people will go and review our stuff because we really need an 80% to get to level 2. I think it's 90% level 3, 95% level 4. And as you jump up levels, you can list more things. So that's important because we're stuck at 100 orders or 100 listings right now, and that's troublesome. We're putting the high value stuff up there because we kind of like to move some product that gives us a little bit of revenue, not 10-cent cards, So eventually we'll get there, but we need to get up these levels. So on Monday was Labor Day, and I think we put in a lot of labor. We did about 12 hours off and on, getting a shipping station set up, packing our first orders, figuring out the process, put everything in a penny sleeve, which then goes in a shipping shield, which then gets bundled with our thank you note, put into a team bag. So after the team bag, it goes into the envelope with the invoice. We put it in our windowed envelope so we don't have to write the address, which makes a lot of sense. We have a stamp for return address. Feels good. Get those orders out. So the sales are fun, but fees are not. Shipping costs are mostly paid for with TCGplayer right now at the 127. They force you to have a 127 until you reach level 4. And then you can choose your own. You can have free shipping if you want on TCGplayer. But until you're a level 4 seller, you have to do a minimum of a 127 shipping price, which has been fine because it's been covering the cost of that. If we don't need an additional ounce stamp, we make 21 cents on those orders that are under an ounce. If we have to do an additional ounce stamp, we lose 7 cents, but it's not a big deal. For the first set of orders that were over $20, we put them in a bubble mailer. That way we get tracking. So in order to get tracking and a bubble mailer, what we did is we bought a thermal printer, which is pretty cool. We signed up for Pirate Ship, which is apparently one of the best places. Reddit says go get Pirate Ship. discounted rates. It's nice. It's like $4 on average to ship something with a bubble mailer through this method. And the thermal label costs 4 cents each. The printer itself was $89. It's a Nelco, whatever. It's wireless in a manner of speaking. It has Bluetooth, but not Wi-Fi, but it's fine. You can just airdrop it to your phone and then hit print on the app. Works really well, actually, and we're happy with it. So the bubble mailed orders that were shipped from TCG only had a $127 shipping charge, and they're averaging about $4. So we're losing $3 on those. But again, they're orders over $20, and we wanted to make sure in the beginning that they get there safe. I know that threshold is pretty low. I was seeing that people on Reddit don't do bubble mailers before like $50 orders. So everything below $40, $50 goes in a plain white envelope. Maybe we'll get there. We'll get that confident in the post office. But right now, I just wanted to make sure we had tracking for our sanity and for the customers too. They like seeing where things are. So we're using ManaBox on iOS to track our collection right now. Let us know in the comments if there's a better system we should be using. I know there's like Crystal Commerce and Binder POS, but I think those are for real serious businesses. I think right now, ManaBox is doing okay for us. I made a list of sold cards, and right now it's at $328 sold, which is market price, and we did not list at market price. We were about 10% under market, again, to get those sales, so we lost a little bit of money. Shipping, packing supplies, listing below the market, and fees, that $328 turned into $225 net. That's a 31.4% decrease on market value. That's a big oof. That's a hard hit. Granted, all that stuff's going to creep up as we get more efficient, and as we get better ratings, we can go towards market price. But that was a low blow for us. That hurt. 31% off market. It's not fun. So on Tuesday, we applied officially for access to Southern Hobby. I mentioned last week it's in-stock Pokemon products only, no pre-orders, but as a start, it's a foot in the door. On Thursday, so yesterday, we got access to Southern Hobby. And that's exciting for a lot of reasons, and a lot of the reasons I can't tell you about. Because we learned that when you sign up with these distributors, you have a confidentiality agreement. Can't tell you prices. I can't tell you order thresholds. I can't tell you shipping times. I can't say a lot more than that. I really wanted to be transparent in these videos. I would love to show you like a screen capture of all their prices and like, here it is. This is how much it actually costs, but you can't do that. If you do that, you'll be blacklisted. So besides banned on Southern Hobby, they're going to blacklist you from Alliance, GTS, Peach State. They all talk to each other, and if you disclose this information, they're going to really destroy your ability to ever get these prices again. So we're going to be careful. We want to offer very competitive prices. When we go put stuff on our store, it's going to be as low as we can make it with a tiny margin. Margins are always small. Like everyone ever says on these videos, the 10% is the dream, right? 10% margin is huge in this business, and retail should be 30%, but the collectible card industry is much tighter than that. So if you hear 10% and we're saying that we're making a tiny margin, it may be even less than 10%, right? Because again, we want to get sales, so we're going to price aggressively. We placed an order, a little baby order, of some Pokemon product, which is exciting. We'll put that on the store. We may crack them open. We may sell singles. We're not sure yet, but we got some product coming. And let me know in the comments below, if anyone's watching, post down below, what do you want for in-stock product to be had very cheaply on our website? Pokemon, they have Lorcana, they have Flesh and Blood, they have Altered, which I've never heard of. They have a lot of stuff, and we can order it. And there's a number of dollars where we get free shipping. So if we get bigger orders, they're going to be cheaper margin, more margin, cheaper price, right? So we'll make some big orders. And if we keep making big orders, we may be rewarded in a way that helps our business. So let's get that started. I'm gonna push stuff. If we break even, I would be happy, right? Because we can break even and just coast and make maybe even the tiniest margin, but seriously, breaking even is a goal right now. If we can break even, we can get things moving, right? Movement is good. Stagnation is bad. We don't want to stagnate. So that's the distributor news. It's very, very exciting. Last week, we were very disheartened to learn that distributor access was basically impossible. And we got our foot in the door. It happened. Southern Hobby, I read now after getting in that it's the easiest one to get into. We're looking at doing the Alliance distributors application soon. And that one is a little trickier. You actually have to mail things in. You need real proof, submit photo identification. And yeah, so we're going to keep going. We're going to keep applying to these ones. Now that we got into one, I think that gives us a little bit of leverage into the others. Peach State's still not going to let us in, but that's okay. If we got one, it's more than zero, right? One is really exciting, and we'll keep adding the distributors. Well, it'll be interesting to see what their prices are compared to each other, and what they have for inventory. So it's an exciting moment. And where we go from here, I think we're going to move more product to eBay, especially those expensive cards. If anybody wants some secret layer stuff, we're going to crack open the newest D&D stuff tonight, probably record it, put it on social media, and then we'll list those on eBay, potentially our store. If you contact us in Discord, join our Discord, or just put comments down below, whatever. Let me know if you want some secret layer stuff at 10% off market rate. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Join our stuff. We got Discord, we got Facebook, we got TikTok. We made our first TikTok video, got a whole 4 likes. Go check it out. We want to hear from you. We want to build this community up. And it's been going well so far, and we've got a lot of support. We've got 2 patrons now. You'll see at the end of the video. Thank you guys. We're probably going to open up another tier in Patreon and just do this Pack of the Month club that I had rolling around. We've been thinking about this. When I say I mean we. We've been thinking about this Pack of the Month club that we really want to try. We want to get packs out the door, and we got to figure out how to ship them safely for you to crack, right? Time to roll the die and find out how our week's going to be next week. It was wrong last time. We had a good week. We're excited. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to mention. On Twitch, we started sorting that vintage bulk. So with white alone, we did one color, $100, $300 investment. It's looking pretty good for that vintage bulk. All right, anyway. Vintage bulk. Let's roll it. Come on, baby. Oh. That's a 6. Damn it!